Hello, my name is Brandon. I work for Okofen Eco, Finite Planet Limited, depending on how you know us as a company. I'm here today in front of one of our boilers, one of our Okofen is a 64 kilowatt unit, and I'm just going to do a quick little bit of training on how these boilers work, so that you can refer to these in due course if you want to. So this is a pellet boiler. Behind the camera is the pellet store. Pellets are delivered through the pipes by the vacuum here. They're then fed into the boiler, which produces the heat and sends it out, in this instance to a school. This is the screen that you'll come to when you first come to the boiler, and I'm going to bring you in so you can see close up exactly what it looks like. Okay, so when you first come to the boiler, this screen will actually be black. You just touch it and it wakes up. The primary thing we need to do here really is notice the operating mode, the summer and winter setting, and then we will go and have a look at heating. But the main way you turn the boiler on and off is you hit operating mode, and here we have heating system. If we select that, we have a choice of off, auto and domestic hot water. A lot of our installations don't have domestic hot water, so basically auto is on, working under the control of what we call weather compensation, which I'll come to in a minute, or off. So if you don't want the heating on, say it's for the school holidays or you're going away, then that's the easiest way to do it, just hit off there. At the moment I'm running this boiler, so I'm going to leave it on auto. We select auto and then we just go back. The summer winter, this is a very easy way to do it too. It's currently running winter mode. As it says, winter mode is active. Winter mode basically means it looks at the heating. If you do have domestic hot water supply, then you can run it in summer mode. It won't do the heating, it will just do the hot water. So you simply click that mode. However, again, I'm using this for heating, so I'm going to leave it like that. The heating here, HC1, very often we'll only have one of these, but sometimes we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, right up to 8. So if we click on this one, this is how we control the heating. Again here you can see the operation mode is on auto. I have a choice of off, auto or heating. Because we run these boilers on weather compensation, we're going to leave it on auto. If you were to go to the operating mode, as I showed you initially, so let's leave that on auto, this operating mode here will turn that boiler off. This one is the overall control. So if this is off, this will be off by default. It'll still say auto, but it won't be going because this is off. In the heating, if we go down, we get to the heat curve. Oh, maybe I'll touch on time first. Time, these are your basic timers. This is a school, it comes on at 5 AM and goes off at midday, and it's from Monday to Friday, it's off at the weekend. To toggle these, you simply touch them and they come on or off as you need. To change the times, you just touch it and we can make that 1300 if we want to, and that would go to 1 PM. So it's very simple, very intuitive to do. This 18 degrees here, this is the target temperature. Now there's no sensor in the room, this is purely done on calculation. We'll come to that again in a bit. I'm going to put this one back to 12 where it was when I found it. 12 PM, there we go, 5 AM to 12 PM. That's heating time 1. There's also time 2. In this instance, being a school, oh, it should have been off, but it's been on for some reason, it's been left on. So I'm going to go through and turn that off. And all we do is we tell it to run in its program time 1 only. So here it goes, time selection. It's just on time 1. So if you did want to have 2 different settings, one for the week and one for the weekend, you could have time 1 and time 2. The heat curve, this is how we calculate what we're going to do. This scale along the bottom, as it says, is outside temperature. So from -40 all the way to +20 degrees. And this is the flow temperature of the boiler from 10 degrees to 80. What this tells me is that about 16, 17 degrees, the heating's going to kick in. And it's going to increase the flow temperature to the radiators as the temperature outside increases. If we come down, we can see the base point is 30 degrees, that's the minimum it's going to give. The heating curve is 2.0. This is an interesting one. If you feel that the place isn't warming enough, then you can increase this. We can go anywhere from 0 to 4. I would advise never increasing more than 0.2. So if you want to go up from 2, go to 2.2. And what that does is that increases the steepness of that curve. So now at -6 it's on full chat, whereas if I put it down to say 1.6, just for comparison, you can see that the full temperature is not coming in until -12. So what it does is it reduces this angle as you reduce it. So the best way to control the heat is to meet this. And this won't, once you've found where you want this to be, well, leave it on 2.2, that's fine. Once you've found where this wants to be, it doesn't need to be touched. This H limit heating, this is the outside temperature at which, or above which, you will get no heating. So once it's 18 degrees outside, you will not get any heating from this system. And below 18 degrees, you'll get a little bit of heating, increasing as the temperature decreases. I think that's probably us at the moment. At the moment, I've got it on party mode. So when you hit party mode, it will just go on until midnight, the following midnight. So that's on just because I'm testing the boiler. Right, that's us for this bit now.